one of the skills you should learn as a CEO, as an MD, as an entrepreneur, as the owner of a business is sales. Because look, it's just the basics. It's just the engine room of any organization you can create. Without sales, nothing moves.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the RBL podcast. I am your host, Ayo Ogidon. Remember, the RBL podcast the RBL stands for Real Estate, Business, and Life. So we discuss real estate, business, and life issues on this podcast. And today we will be talking about sales. So for the next uh, two episodes, we will be talking about sales. But before I start, remember to subscribe. Remember to subscribe. If you've not subscribed to this channel before, please subscribe now. You can even put on the notification bell there so you get new posts as they come. And if this content looks like something one of your friends, family members, loved ones will benefit from, please do share. Send to them. Let them watch. Let them listen. And follow us on all our social media platforms. Thank you as you do so. All right. So sales. Sales. Before I begin, let me let you know that everything I'll be saying on this episode, and probably the next few episodes, will be based on one of my ebooks called My Sales Perspective. You can get it on Seller. You see the link um, below. So please follow and buy it on Seller. All right. So this is basically intro to sales. If you see me and you ask me to introduce myself, I probably would introduce myself to you as a salesman. I don't mind. I love introducing myself to people like that. I love sales. I'm mad about sales. I love to sell. And maybe you haven't realized it, but we all sell every day. You may not be selling to make money. You may not be selling to for a living, to make a living, but we are selling every day. You sell ideas. You sell yourself. You sell a concept. You try to sell going to school to your kids. You try to sell a good future, why your children should be disciplined, why they should be this and that. You are trying to sell the idea. We are always selling. We are always selling. Some of us have only just decided to do it as a profession. Understand? So I am proud to be a salesperson. We've had a lot of negative attributes, negative connotations attached to salespeople in the past. So a lot of people don't want to be identified as salespeople. They feel, oh, a salesperson is someone who is out to con you out of your money. No, no, no. That's a con artist. That's not a salesperson. That's not a salesperson. And don't worry, before this episode is true, you will understand who a salesperson basically is. So, like I said, I love to introduce myself as a salesperson. And why do I like selling? Why do I love to sell? I mean, it's for me. It's easy. I feel it would be inhuman for me to see something that has benefited me and not tell somebody about it. That's it. So if I see that a drug cures certain ailments, I've seen it work. And then I see somebody else going through that same ordeal, that same illness. It is natural. It is just instinctive for me to go to this person and say, look, there's a drug that can cure this your ailment, and the drug is called such and such. You can get it on this platform, you can get it at this market, it's produced by this person. That is selling. That is selling, and that is why I sell. I find it hard to keep it to myself when I have information that can benefit people. I just find it hard. That's it. I just find it hard. Lucky for me, there are people willing to pay me for helping them share that information. So that is all selling is about. If you want to simplify it, you probably will not get that definition anywhere on the internet, but that's practically what selling is about. You understand? Maybe in our other episodes, I will distinguish between marketing and selling, but I mean, it really isn't that important for today. And let me just continue on sales so you really understand the rudiments. You know, there are so many MDs, there are so many people starting companies, producing products and what have you, and they know zero to nothing about sales. If you ask them to come and sell, they don't know where to start, but then they want to employ people to come and sell for them. And you think it's that straightforward. Look, one of the skills you should learn as a CEO, as an MD, as an entrepreneur, as the owner of a business is sales. Because look, it's just the basics. It's just the engine room of any organization you can create. Without sales, nothing moves. Everybody wants to get paid, everybody wants money, but nobody is willing to go through, you know, nobody is going to carry the responsibility of sales on their shoulders. Because everybody just feels salespeople are not treated well, salespeople are the least respected. It depends on where you're coming from. it depends from depends on the organization where you are and probably how the salespeople in that organization carry themselves. If I'm coming to your organization, I'm coming on the basis of this is what I can do. This is what I can do. You understand? And I'm negotiating with you based on what I can do, what I can do for you, what I can do for your company. So that is, and if I carry myself like that, if you don't respect me, I can't work with you. I'm sorry. This is the truth because I'm bringing solution. And sales is one of those professions, occupations, or let's just say fields where you cannot con your way through it. You cannot, please pardon my French, BS your way through it. You understand? Because it is performance driven. You have sales target. You don't meet them, you probably will not get paid or you get laid off because it will be evident that you don't know how to do this. You cannot do this. Yeah. For a salesperson, every connection, every interaction, everything matters. I have sold things to people who have come to me to say, thank you for selling me this stuff. Thank you. That's how you must make people feel. You're selling them solutions, you're selling them a way forward. People have made money out of things I've sold to them and they came back to say, Bros, thank you for telling me about this stuff. Thank you for telling me about this stuff. That's it. I sell real estate majorly. I sell other things. I've sold a lot of things, you know. But one of the things that I also do, the estates that I sell, sometimes I have bought out of those estates. I've bought in those areas. So it's even easy for me to say, oh, I bought a land in this estate. I bought at this price. It has appreciated to this price. And I bring evidence and I show it to them. This is my receipt. This is my sales contract. This is my offer letter, the offer letter I signed, and acceptance letter I signed, and everything. And this property that I bought at this price, this is how much it is worth now. So when people see that, oh, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about, he's bought there. It's easier for them to trust you, to trust even where they're buying from, because they know that you have first-hand information about what you're saying. You are bringing a solution. If for instance, it's the stock market, and I'm telling somebody that I bought uh, stocks of this company and I bought at this is how much it is now. I can't talk about all this stuff because I mean then I'll be selling these companies, but basically that's it. What you have tasted and seen what you've tasted, what you've experienced, it's easier for you to sell. It's like saying, "Oh, come and see that the Lord is good. I was blind, but now I see." Who did it for you? It was this person. Please take me to this person. I also am blind. That is it. That is sales in a nutshell. There's nothing hard about it. Don't let anybody, you know, make it hard in your eye. Don't let anybody mystify it. I mean, I do understand the challenges in the industry. I know that a lot of companies don't even help matters, but you have to distinguish yourself as a salesperson. You have to distinguish yourself as a salesperson. It is when they see your courage that they respect you, that they know that, oh, this person is a person of substance. The way people see me these days, the salesperson as a real estate salesperson, is way up there because they know that I can deliver, because they know that I deliver. And so it's with respect. So you have to carry yourself from the perspective of value. The perspective of value. What value are you proposing? So nobody just wants to pay money. Nobody just wants to throw money away. So if you're promising somebody you can make 1 billion for them, why would it be hard for them to give you 200 million? Yeah, so that's how it works. Because they look at it, okay, so all I have to do is give you 200 million out of the 1 billion. I can do that. It's not a big deal. You understand? So that's it. That's it. Can you deliver? Can you deliver? We will talk about the sales processes in the next episodes. We will talk about how to position yourself, talk about strategies. But today we're just dealing with the basics. Remember, sales is not hard. Selling is not hard. It can be as easy as breathing. It can be as easy as drinking water, as easy eating jollof rice. There's no big deal there. Don't let anybody mystify it for you. There's no problem. There's no big deal there. It is simple. It is easy. Tell people the benefits. Oh, this thing helped me, helped my grandmother, helped my brother, helped my sister through this. I know it can help you solve this problem. Why don't you try it today? Simple. I've solved. The worst case scenario, they say, oh, that's interesting. I can't afford it today. But can you come back next week? Or can we come to an arrangement as for payment plan and all that? But as far as interest is concerned, you have transferred the enthusiasm. You have created the excitement, the belief in that product to that person. And that's it. Before long, if you keep following up, a sale will be made. That is it. It's as simple as that. So I hope I have convinced somebody today to start looking into sales, not to be afraid of sales. That sales job that you've been eyeing, that's been offered to you, that you've been like, so they'll be asking me to go and look for money. They'll be asking me to go and look for money. It's not a big deal. Even if it's a bank, what are the benefits of those packages? Make it clear, make it visible, paint the picture well. Make it clear that these are the things you stand to benefit, sir, by opening an account with us, by keeping your money, trusting us with your money. We will help you grow your money. These are the packages that we have. These are the financial instruments we can help you invest your money. Make it clear. There's so many people with money in banks, that are just lying there idle. The money is not growing. They're even removing charges, you know. So if you have a good idea, but remember, value, value, value. That's the approach you must always have. Value. What value? This person you are coming to meet. First of all, do you even know the problems that they have? Do you know their problems? Do you know this person's problem? Okay, once you identify the person's problem, okay, then what idea are you willing to come up with on how to solve that person's problem? That's it. I mean, I guess I don't struggle to sell now because I am very, very observant. I that's one of the skills I have picked up for the years, and some of my colleagues in the past have said things like, "Oh, Ayo, you find it so easy to get along with people. People trust you so easily and all that." Well, you watch, you observe, you listen, listen. You come to them with solutions to their problems. That's it. It's not so difficult. It's not so difficult at all. To sell is not a big deal. Remember, we have all this in my ebook called My Sales Perspective. It's all there. It's all there. You can get it on Seller. The link is below. Please go there, buy, read. And I'm here to answer your questions. If you have any question, anything you want me to help clarify, help explain further, I am at your disposal. I'm available. So till next time, stay blessed.